Hi everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and I figured I would show you guys my 17, I think I counted right, I think it's 17 favorite things that I have purchased for my RV that makes things so much easier to organize and live in it. We don't live in it full time, we're just on vacation currently in it. We do have a house, but this RV I would gladly live in full time. It would be easy. I do love my house, but I grew up in an RV, so it feels cozy and home, and having smaller spaces for somebody that lives with disabilities, not necessarily, this wouldn't necessarily be the easiest for wheelchair friendly, but I would probably choose a larger place. And I know that I will eventually have a wheelchair on certain days and stuff with my rheumatoid arthritis. But as far as if you think about cleaning and stuff, it makes you stay on top of things, and you're doing things in smaller amounts at a time to maintain, which is easier for someone with me who has a certain amount of spoons, aka energy, each day. So, all right, let's get into it. We're going to, you hear my dog snorting in the background? Yes, she's lovely. Great sound effects, Rune. Okay, we're gonna get into this 17, I think, favorite things that I bought for my RV. Yes, I did purchase Rune, but yes, you didn't know that, Rune? Yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah, Mommy adopted you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but she is a great thing to have with me. I bring all my pets with me when I am out in the trailer, and I'm going to kind of destroy my bed a little bit for this, but we just have the standard mattress that the trailer came with. I'm trying to show you guys. Rune, you're in the way. Rune. But there, Rune, come on. Back, move. Rune, move. Okay, well, I'm just going to show you guys a peek since Rune is on top of it, but there is this bamboo mattress pad topper that is amazing. It makes it far more comfortable to sleep on. My husband, who has broken his back in the past, has not had any problems with it, and I have woken up very well on it as well. I would say that another one of my favorite things is my dog food storage. My dogs and cats are playing with things all over the floor, so that's why things are lying around. We're in a very lived-in day, and you can see Prim over there. Hi, Prim. Hiding behind the couch. Hi. Hi. Yes, hi. So, but yes, I bring my pets with me, and some of my favorite things are my pet storage things. So this would absolutely be one of them. Our Prowler BH, it's a Heartland Prowler BH300, and it is a 2021. But this slides right under this awkward storage. I would put probably shoes under there, or things. If you have pets, this is a great thing. It comes with 2 dishes, and then Rune, leave it. Rune's trying to protect the dog food from the cat, but these just pop out. I pull them out every morning and just easily scoop up their dry pet food in there. Prim, you're in the way now. Hi, Ozzy. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that out for now, and I'm going to show you the other things. So I got these for storing additional dog food and stuff. For me, I have cat food in one. They have this cap with a little pour spout. There we go. But they are so easy to, and they slip right in these cupboards that we have here. We also store our family games and stuff. We store our DVDs. We just put them in these CD cases. I don't have a link for those. I will link whatever products I can on this list down below for purchases if anybody is interested. I also store their wet food and treats under here. Hi, Prim. Yes. Can I scoot you out of the way? Can I scoot you out of the way? Let's scoot you. Let's scoot you. Yeah, let's scoot you. Alright, now I can put it back. Here we go. Okay. All right, cupboards are shredding. Every time I open up this cupboard, they get very excited. I also found a basket at a thrift store that stores their toys and stuff under there very nicely. The next thing would be these stainless steel wall hooks. They just have like a sticky back to them that you just put up there and then let them cure. They have not failed me at all. These ones are fantastic. Like I said, I will post a link. I hang my purse and my jackets, hoodies, etc. here, and you will notice that I use them all over the house. I use them at the entrance for my broom and dustpan. I use them to store the dog leashes and the harnesses for going for walks and such. I use them for hanging my hot pads. I literally use these all over my camper. This is just a cool stick I found in the woods, and then when my hands were able to, I knotted and macrameed. I am not great at macrame, but I liked it, so it's part of it. Another thing is my paper towel holder. This one is great. It also has that sticky back to where it sits on there, and then this is really easy to operate. It just lifts up on either side, even while traveling with little bumps and jumps in the road. It has not popped out at all, travels excellently well. My Presto coffee maker. Oh my goodness. This is, it's a plug-in one, but this one does 12 cups of coffee at a time. And when we're going out on outings with the quad, because we like to adventure in the great outdoors. It's one of our favorite things. And this thing is great. It makes really good coffee in just a few minutes. It's fast. Yeah, I really, really like that. And coffee is life. Let's see. My not my paper towel holder, my plastic bag storage. So I have this little odd corner cupboard that has awkward storage in it. So I got this wire rack that is kind of an over the door thing, and it's actually for storing plastic bags to pull out from right here, but I use it as my trash can. And then under here I just store bigger garbage bags for this trip since we're out here for a couple of weeks. And then I have my plastic shopping bag storage right here. This thing is amazing. It just sticks on there and everything. Also, this isn't on my 17 list, I know that, but these wipes are amazing. I'll post them down below as well. I use them for so many things cleaning up. They're just easy to pull out, wipe up after the puppies, wipe up after kitchen messes, etc. Under this couch, we have this couch, and under all the beds and everything, there is a lot of storage in here. I've got craft projects going on right there. But under this couch turns into a bed like that. This camper sleeps 10. But under here you have storage. I'm just going to show you how it is right now. We have some extra blankets. We have our vacuum. I will post the link for this vacuum down below. I also didn't mark it on the 17, but it is a very nice vacuum. It's really easy. It's small. It's a little bit on the noisier side, but this camper doesn't have a whole lot of carpet, and it does have attachments for the roller thing. I can vacuum up little nooks and crannies and everything. Prim wants to be involved in everything. But that one I think I got for I got that one for $20 at the time, and I can't remember if it was on sale or not. But I store extra blankets under here, our umbrellas for when it's raining, and it is supposed to rain tonight. Prim, you don't need to be under there. I store this bag under here for our dirty clothes, and I just stored some empty bags from bringing some things into the camper under here. Yeah, Prim's gonna get involved in everything. But this, you can't see it very well with Prim in it, but this mesh, it is a divided Prim, your head is in the way. It's a divided and it's squishy, so I was able to squeeze it under here. Prim, you are making things very, very difficult, baby. Sorry, you guys. But we store like extra paper towels and stuff. I have an extra cook plate and everything back there too if I want to cook outside. But it has really great storage. And I only have one under here, but I've been thinking about getting others just because they're so nice. And then that way this could look way better. Hang on. Okay, I wanted to get Prim out of there. Thanks, Prim. But this couch also has this fold down area. This is not what I purchased for it. It makes it like a little movie theater. Has cup holders with little USB chargers. So you can charge your phones or whatever in there. Yeah, one of the favorite things I bought for the camper is the camper. No, oh boy. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot and yelling because when I'm riding on the four-wheeler with my husband, he's got some hearing issues. And so I kind of have to yell, raise my voice so that he can hear me with all the noise of the four-wheeler and such. So, okay, back to the list. I got this 3-quart Instapot. I think I paid $50 for it. It was on sale. Right now I am soaking beans because it's supposed to rain later, so I thought chili and cornbread would be a great idea for out here for tonight. This one's a 3-quart. I love Instant Pots. I have an 8-quart one at home that I can put a whole chicken in. This one is not big enough for a whole chicken, but I could put some chicken breasts and whatnot in there. It's got the nice little rack. But yeah, we're going to do chili tonight. Soaking beans, have the beans there, onions here. Yes, chili sounds great. I got this, there's this awkward space above the microwave, and I didn't know what to put up there because I thought that everything would fall out. This you can't, I found this at a thrift store, and it's really cool, so I can't post a link for it, but it's a vintage pop little crate for dispersing, and something in there is what I want to show you guys, so I kind of have to get it down. So I'm going to pause this because I need 2 hands to get it down. Okay, so here's the crate. You can kind of see it. And in here I store a casserole dish. I have the casserole dish up on my counter right now. I'm going to use it for something later. And I usually store these inside of it. But I just store little cookie sheets and things to bake since this camper does have an oven. That's the lid for the casserole dish. But these little cookie sheets, they come with the silicone no-stick mats. And they are spectacular. Like I said, the oven is, I'll show you the oven. Like, it is small, so, but it's an RV. But for me, I could put a silicone, and I figured I would get these cookie sheets because I have silicone cupcake holder things, not in the sheet form, but just in the little individuals. And I can set those on top of here and make cupcakes or muffins. I could set bread silicone, which I have at home as well. I could set those on here and bake a loaf of bread. But these are absolutely perfect for the RV camper. So yeah, but they're really hard to find the right size because the RV ovens have such specific measurements. But those are a fantastic thing to have if you like to bake or cook from scratch, or you have something that you want to warm up in the oven. Also up here in my cupboard, this is a little bit of a mess right now. My husband was rifling around in it, but I have this plate storage thing, and this is like the winter white Corelle. I don't have this on the list, but I bought like the really big set. I will post a link for it down below just so you guys can have it. But no, it's the winter white. That's what it is. Winter white Corelle. And like, they don't break very easy. This is the giant soup bowl, and I had to buy these separate, but the cereal bowls came with the set. And I bought a really large set that had like 12 place settings. I put 8 place settings in my house, and then I put 4 place settings in my camper, which made it way more price feasible. But this plate holder thing, it holds the 4 plate settings with the 4 bowls. It holds it secure, and it doesn't shake or have any issues going down the road. I also have these real deal steel cups, and I am drinking my orange juice in one this morning. But these are fantastic. They're stainless steel, so there doesn't matter what you have in it. You can drink everything in it, and they're not breakable, so the kids can use them as well. And they don't break while you're traveling, so they are fantastic. Another thing that I have up here is they're these silicone measuring cups. They are Le Creuset. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? But it says the measurement on the bottom, and they're squishy. My husband and I used the small ones. Where is the smallest one? Let me find the smallest one. Is that the smallest one? I feel like that might be the smallest one. What is that? 1/4 of a cup. I think there's one smaller than this for some reason. I can't remember if it came with a set of 3 or 4, but I'll post it down below. But you can use the smaller ones for a shot glass, but they're squishy. And because they're silicone, I could put them on that that cookie sheet, and even use these to bake things in the oven. So that is a great idea. Anything that is multi-purpose, I am game for. But these are absolutely fantastic. I used these for making my husband and I our dinner last night, and I cooked up some rice. These were great for measuring. I like to find things at unique thrift shops and stuff, like ceramic things and stuff too. But like, I found this at a thrift store, so that worked great. I just put this up in the same cupboard with the dishes, but I wrapped them in my hot pads and stuff, and then I put these. I can post a link for these. They're not on my favorites list, but they are fantastic. I should have put them on my favorites list, but that wouldn't be 17, huh? Well, I'll add them to the list anyways, but you can see they have like the diamond pattern, and this one's not quite, it's like a rounded diamond, I don't know, but I thought it worked anyways. But our camper has this like diamond feature on the seats, so I thought that I would kind of replicate that in the decorations, because it makes it feel more fluid and flow better, and a little bit more cohesive, which just makes it feel a little bit more homey. But I have these cookware. It kind of has everything that I need. I also got a little wisp. I like to cook and bake from scratch a lot. And then we have, of course, this little pastry brush. I got a pack of 2, so I put one in my house and one in my camper. It kind of worked out great. Prim, what are you doing? You just have to get into everything. Come on, baby, off the table. Oh, that took the lid. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so probably one of my number 1 favorite things, other than, of course, the coffee, the Instant Pot, blah, 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 is my spice rack. This fridge surface does not have any kind of magnetism or anything to it, and this magnet a friend made, and this one I found at a thrift store, so I like cutesy ones, very unique. But these are absolutely fantastic. These stick on like everything else. You stick them up there, you let them cure before you put the... my mouth cannot, my brain can't do it today. The spice shakers, but you can see on here, you just turn it and you have your pour spout and you have your shaker area. So I can put up all the spices that I need. I don't know, for some reason, this set didn't come with enough for every single one of the spots on the sticky displays, but I didn't mind that because it was enough spices for that I needed for traveling. I have a whole lot more spices in my kitchen at home, but these are the staples ones we use very often, and it leaves room for my other magnets, so that was kind of perfect. So I can put up grandkids pictures or whatever if I want to as well. Prim, stop. Stop, you're getting into everything. Another thing would be in our bathroom, and I haven't gotten all the storage things that I would like to for this camper, but this camper, they sent a toilet paper roll thing for the camper, but I liked, it wasn't as secure. It had plastic and everything with it. I like stainless steel. This one is perfect. It doesn't fall off going down the road, and I'm right-handed, and I didn't want one jabbing into anybody's thighs while they were sitting on the toilet in this tight space. So it was just easier to put it right up here. And then we have our little bathroom things in here. But yeah, that one worked perfectly. Everything in here has to be basically the sticky. And you have to consider how much weight you're putting on it with the types of walls that RVs are. They're not the thickest walls because they need to be light for going down the road and whatnot. I don't have any organization things for my shower yet, but I do plan on it. I had gotten some baskets for the wall in there for shampoos and stuff, but then I ended up using them in my house. Another thing that I got, so we have the bunkhouse version of, this is a bunkhouse version, the BH stands for bunkhouse 300, so it has actually 4 bunk beds, and like this dinette area goes down into the 4th one, but we have one up here. We have this one. The mattress is underneath this bed right here because there's storage all underneath that bed and underneath these benches as well. Tons and tons of storage. I've got storage area there, and of course the cabinet, and you have a place up there where you can put another TV or whatnot. But this room I kind of made for storing my craft stuff and my books and whatnot, and of course the pet space. We left this bed set up. I kind of had it set up for one of my grandkids for traveling. That's why I purchased this type of things. Axolotls. I love axolotls. And then we have a narwhal over here. I kind of love your odd and unusual creatures. Right, Ozzy? Yeah. So, but since we're traveling with pets, I didn't want kitty litter and stuff everywhere. So I measured the area of the bunk bed before I purchased this mat. It almost completely reaches across, which is amazing. It's hard to get that close a fit, but this one is absolutely huge. It almost goes all the way. It doesn't go the full length, of course, but as you can see, like, there's no kitty litter over here. And there's no kitty litter at the edges, so it traps all of her kitty litter as she jumps out of the litter box. That litter box is fantastic. It's small, easy to travel with. She's just for one cat. I wouldn't recommend it for multiples. I'll post it down below, but it was a great It's a great kitty litter box because for the kittens it has a little bit lower of an edge here, so she was able to hop in at the 4 weeks when they start being able to use the bathroom and stuff. So it was a great one. We have found since we've had her, though, that she gets a little bit violent when she uses the bathroom. So I think we're going to go to a fully enclosed one. But I'll still post the link for this one if you don't have a violent pooping kitty. I definitely recommend this one. And so far, like, I haven't cleaned up any kitty litter since we started this journey and started camping, and as you can see, she's just got a little bit out there. So she really hasn't been disastrous. I just keep it in the corner. I knocked this mat clear into the corner. I got this little holder for her kitty scoop. The kitty scoop came with the kitty litter box, but it didn't have anywhere to store it. So I got this storage for it. And I found that with just a little bit of gentle extra stretching of these little poop bags, and these ones are scented in lavender, and they come with the cutest little carrier. This is not on my list either, but again, I'll post the link down below. But I stretch the little bags over this, and it makes it almost like a little trash can. So when I scoop from the kitty litter, I just put the clumps into this garbage bag immediately, and that way I can close it up and immediately encase that odor. We don't have any kitty litter odors at all in our house or in our camper. It keeps the odors to a minimum, which is fantastic. These are the ones that we use in our house, and I just brought them with us, but they are fantastic for traveling as well. They're small space, very nice for traveling. This isn't on the list either, but I just kind of made this little area her play area. This mushroom scratch post kind of fits in here perfectly. She still has some area, and she jumps up here, and because I figured we're in a camper, she has to have an area to scratch. So it kind of became her little play area, and she knows where she's allowed to scratch. So that worked out absolutely great. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out, look at they've made like this little chew mat area. They really like that area rug. That's something that I purchased for it too. I'll add that on the list. I didn't have that on my list, but it's kind of my one that I stand on while I cook at the stove, and I can stand on it while I wash dishes and stuff too. My feet, with the rheumatoid arthritis, kind of get sore at times walking on hard floors if I'm walking in socks or barefoot. So I don't walk in socks or barefoot very often. I usually use slippers, but you're looking at my house living mess right now. I like a clean house, but I have not cleaned up from getting up this morning and shifting things around and starting our productive day planning. But yeah, I think that's everything I currently have on the list right now. I do want to get some more organization for our bed, as up here I like to have baskets and stuff. I think it would be nicer. That way I wouldn't be staring at that. But you, again, have to have very specific measurements because the ceiling slopes there. So I've seen some storage containers that do slope, and I think that's probably what I'm going to get, but I'm a little bit particular. And then the closets have an 18-inch hanging bar, which is, I'm going to bring you guys to my side because I don't care if you see my mess, but it's not really a mess. But you can store like an adequate amount of clothing. I tend to have a minimal wardrobe. I wouldn't exactly call it a capsule wardrobe unless you would just say it's comfort capsule. I don't know. But I store my coveralls for cooler weather back there. We're getting cooler weather, and I have poor blood circulation, so I have to put on some insulated things sometimes for going outside. So, but it has very deep storage. I can put basically all of my clothes in here, just using half of the top and here, because I just don't like to have a lot of clothes. It keeps down, I would say it keeps down laundry, but I'm doing less laundry at a time. Let's put it that way. And I have to do, because I have to do the laundry more often, it makes me stay on top of things, but in smaller amounts. So it's a whole lot easier for me generally, unless I'm in a flare up. But yeah, I hope those things help you guys out in your RV life. I might make one again in the future if I find some more things that I like. But I don't know that I have a whole lot more that I do plan on purchasing for it. Just a few organizing baskets and stuff. I have some antique. I'll show you. I have some antique. This is my mess of a pantry right now because we're staying here for 2 weeks, so we have to have a lot of food. And quite honestly, I think we over purchased food, but I have like these antique baskets back here, and they kind of fit in there pretty perfectly. There's a little bit of space that I can squeeze some like Reynolds wrap or cereal box and stuff on the side. But I don't know if you can purchase those at a regular shop or not. I know they do have some remakes out there as well, but yeah, I really don't know that there's a whole lot more things for organization in this trailer. But I like more simple, minimal. I might get another one of those mesh things under there, but again, I've already showed you that. So, all right, you guys, happy travels, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.